is this lighting so dark? Is it just here? Or is it?
Well, you're on the people there, so.
Seems clear from here.
Aloha from Wisconsin. Let's move. I love it.
Good. Oh, you're gonna be my eyesight today. That's
Yes,
perfect.
I
like it.
There you go.
Okay. Is it clear, or is it? It seems very dark. Does it seem dark to you, or is that just YouTube for you?
That could just be YouTube. Can you see us okay? Yay. Or can you hear us okay? That's another thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Feel free to let us know in the chat.
Oh, did somebody respond? How do you know?
Because you'll see it pop up if somebody does.
Okay. All right. So before we get started, can you guys hear me? Testing, testing. Can you hear me? Anybody give me a thumbs up or anything like that?
Sound is good. Thank you.
Sound is good. And is it dark or does it look clear on your side?
You can see us okay? We'll take that as an okay or not.
I think the lighting is pretty good, but yes, I do have next time I'll bring a ring light, but it looks pretty dark here. Okay, anyways, we will get started. We have 11 people on. Hello, hello, hello. The world, the Lebert Fitness, was it?
Dark, but could be louder. You mean brighter? Louder. Okay.
Okay. Wonder if there's anything I can adjust just before. Sorry about that, gang. Give me a second. Nope, doesn't look like I can adjust that. Okay. Could be dark. I want to check on here. Hold on. I'm gonna see. Give us a second. I just want to make sure this is perfect. Okay. Let's see.
He's a little bit of a perfectionist, guys.
Yes, I am. Okay, so Lebert Fitness. Tula, start dancing.
I'm gonna go with a no.
Okay.
I'll move, but I won't dance. Whatever that was. Donovan's a little dark. Silverhead Fitness, you are a champ. Thank you.
Whatever. Okay, I can see right now. Okay, Tula, stand here. It's dark, right?
Well, you're not in the picture. There we go. There's a delay. It's not bad.
Okay.
We can still see you. It's good enough.
Okay, we'll figure that out later.
All right. All right, let's get this thing going.
All right, so, okay, welcome to our monthly Lebert Fitness
You're fading
Live.
on the floor, she says.
It's
It's okay.
No racism here.
Oh.
Okay. All right. So Donovan here, master trainer for Lebert Fitness. We have Tula Canales, okay, a master trainer in life.
Thank you. Yeah.
Personal trainer, businesswoman, and former client of mine. And she's gladly here to help us out today on our Lebert Fitness monthly live workout, which today we're going to be really focusing on if you are new to the product. If you're just coming along and it's the first time you bought the equalizers or the bar, I'm going to show you the basics. So just kind of, one of the models for Lebert Fitness is fitness for all, okay? And we're just trying to point out that fact that this equipment is meant not to intimidate, no matter what fitness level you are at. This is the equipment for you. And there's modifications to every exercise that we do. And that's what makes it so great. So just keep that in mind, okay? Now, if you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, okay? Or subscribe, all the stuff that we have to do YouTube-wise, okay? It's very important. And please comment, let us know what you'd like to see in the future, what you think, what you like, what you don't like, all that stuff. We love the feedback. That's what we're all about, okay? So we're here at Lebert Fitness Nation, the flagship of Lebert Fitness, where we do majority of our classes. We run boot camps here. We use the equipment on a daily basis. So I'm going to take you through one of the workouts that we normally do here, especially for the beginners. So we're going to start off with Nice and easy warm up. I'll be stopping in between. Tula will probably do most of the work, okay? But we'll start off with a simple warm up. So let's go jogging on the spot, okay? So we'll do about 20 seconds for each of the exercises we're gonna use to get the heart rate up, the joints feeling good, okay? Keep going.
And also feel free to join in on the chat if you have any comments or questions. By all means, we'll be checking it periodically.
3, 2, 1, jumping jacks. You can do standard or you can do modified, okay? Whatever works for you. And again, it's just a warm up. Take breaks if you need to. Let's go. In 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1. Let's go butt kicks. Nice and easy. Again, modification. Don't feel you have to keep up. You'll eventually get there. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one, high knees. Bring those knees up.
So you can march it out if you want to modify or pick it up.
Balls to your feet. Pump those arms. Okay. Get the heart rate up. Or again, modification. 3, 2, 1. We're going to do hip openers. And other side, you want to step up and over that box. Up and over. Let's go opposite direction. So step over. It's okay. We don't have to match.
But I like it.
Good. Perfect. Squat and jog. So squat down and jog. Only go down as far as you feel comfortable. I like this dynamic warm up. Get the blood flowing. Feeling good. Good. Leg swing. Again, we'll continue loosening up the hip joint.
This is so important, especially if you have a job or you sit at a desk or you sit
Switch
a
legs.
lot. Really important to get that movement in your hips.
3, 2, 1. Inner thigh stretch. So let's go to one side. And again, go down as far as you feel comfortable going. Usually I do about 30 seconds per exercise. With this one, we're going to swing the leg forward and back. We're only doing 20 seconds. A little quick warm up and switch legs. Let's go. Good. Let's move into a step back lunge with a twist. Right leg first. Doing a match and twist. There you go. Good job. Switch.
Don't mock my
We're twins.
Yeah.
Good.
Can barely tell us apart.
Switch. One more time. Good. Excellent. Now we have our walkouts to do. One of my favorites. Hinge at the hips and walk out. Push up position. Come up. And keep going. Let's go. Oh yeah, that's why. Good. Keep going. Okay, a different perspective. All right. Okay, Tula, I'm just going to shift forward a bit.
Sure.
We got too much sky. Get a little bit of a. Better?
Yep. It's good.
Okay. All right. Okay. So we did our walkouts. Simple. Open up the chest like this. Let's go. Stretch it out. Three, 2, 1. Reach for the sky. Almost there. Almost there. Hands push out. Push. Stretch out. Push. All the way. Good. Like that. 3, 2, 1. Athletic stance here. Reach over top. Good. 3, 2, 1. Take your hands, press to the sky, press up, and squeeze, up, and squeeze. One more time, press, and squeeze, push out, roll the back, squeeze, push, squeeze. We're almost there. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna do our quads and our hamstrings, so let's stretch those out. Again, not everybody will be able to do every exercise. Not a requirement. Everything has to be earned. 3, 2, 1. Last one. Let's do our hamstrings and reach. Three, 2, 1, and stop. So we're here in Mississauga, Toronto, Canada. It's going to be going through a heat wave. I'm starting to sweat all the time already right now, and it's just from this warm up. But that's a good thing. That's what we want. I like to have that feeling of my joints feeling nice and warm, ready to go so I can push and challenge myself. Okay, so let's get started. So it's a beginner workout. So the first thing is, may not need no introduction, but anybody who's just starting off, these are the Lebert equalizers, okay? Invented these, 20 years ago? And the philosophy behind this was simple. He needed to mark Lebert's clients could have a way of engaging their back when he trained them at home, because he could do everything else except that. And think about it in the sense of when people put pull-up bars and stuff like that up onto their door and things like that. That is not for everybody. Not everybody is capable. Very small percentage of the population can actually do a pull-up or a chin-up. This allows the average person to engage those muscles safely. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, and those door frame pull-up things sometimes are not safe either. Depending on the structure of the frame you're using, it can pose a really high risk of injury
100%.
if you fall.
100%. So when he came up with this, now it's versatile. There's so many things, but just remember, keep that in mind. That was the beginner reason for this. That was the reason why this was invented, and then we came up with 100 different exercises that we can do with just this product alone. Okay, so usually what I do, I start off. Tula, you can grab this one.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to take it nice and easy. Put a bar this way, and we're going to do simple kickovers. Okay, we did a warm-up already. I like to add this part to my routine as I'm taking people through class. So we do a kickover just like that. Now, if that bar is too high for you, you can put it down. It brings it down a little bit. And just keep in mind, if you're worried about kicking it by accident, you don't even have to actually kick over. Pretend to kick over, okay?
Use it as a guide.
Exactly. So we're going to start off. We're going to do 10 alternating. Okay, we start with the right leg. Ready? Let's go. So 1, 2, it's a reverse crescent kick. 3, abs tight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like that, and 10. I never kick it. This is the first time ever I've ever kicked it. Okay, all right. And so now what we add to it is that we're going to add a squat and a kick over to it. Okay, so again, you're going to decide how deep you want to squat. Go at your own level. Okay, so you're going to squat down, and then we kick over just like that. So let's do 10 of those. Ready? Let's go. We'll start with the right leg. And down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that near you? 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. Okay.
I like the warm-up. I'll work at them. Okay, perfect. And unfortunately, the audio seems to be skipping.
Ah. Oh, hold on. So we have audio issues? Let me. Yeah, no, there's nothing I can do. Okay, that's all right. I'll make sure and speak nice and loud, and I'll let Tula do most of the work. So,
Thanks.
okay, so next we'll take you through basics of a EQ push-up. The great thing about doing push-ups up the equalizer is you have a variety of options, okay? You can go from your beginner position here, where I can do a simple push-up where I don't even have to go too far down. I can control what angle I want to put the bar at. From here, abs nice and tight, chest out. What I want to do is I want to make sure and push straight down on the bar, okay? So that it prevents this from happening. And the great thing about using the equalizers is that it gives you that biofeedback whenever you're doing a push-up. So from this point, okay, if you're doing something wrong, if I'm pushing out, it lets you know. Trust me, you only ever do it once. After that, you realize that you have to make sure you squeeze and control and push straight down. Now, from here, we do a standard push-up, go as deep as you feel comfortable. And if you can't even do that, you want to put your foot in front, use that as support, and we have modify. So there's nobody who can't do a push-up, okay? Let's start off with 10 of these. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect, okay? Now, just keep in mind that I get to control my, what's the word I'm looking for? My grip position, okay? So I can do a close grip, I can angle it slightly, I can do a wide grip. I have so many options, just like when you're on the ground doing a different push-up. So you're not limited to doing just that angle. Now, the other thing you can do is you bring it down to the ground. Now you challenge yourself a little bit more, and you have height levels, okay? So as we know, the closer we go to the ground, the harder your push-up is going to be, okay? So you can go a little bit higher on the bar, makes it a bit easier of a push-up. So keep that in mind, okay? So let's do our squat kickovers, and then we're gonna go right into push-ups, and you can choose whichever one you want to do push-up wise. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So squat, kickover, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. You can choose whatever push-up you want to do. Tula's gonna go from up here, I'll go down to the ground. 10 push-ups. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good.
One of the things, oh, if I may,
Go right ahead.
I was just gonna say, one of the things that's awesome about the EQs as well, like Donovan was saying about it also increases your range of motion, right? You can actually go deeper than as if you were just doing a push-up on the ground.
Correct, yep.
So you're making it a little bit harder. In addition to that, if you have wrist issues, one of my clients is a hairdresser, constantly blow drying hair has ruined her wrist. So instead of having your hands like this, which puts a lot of strain, if you're doing it, whether from this position or the position Donovan was in, it keeps your wrist nice and straight. So that's a huge bonus for me, especially.
100%. And you'll find that a lot with our clients. What's up?
Silverhead Fitness never was able to do a floor push-up until I started doing push-ups on the EQ
That's
bars.
what I'm talking about.
Yay!
That's what I'm talking about.
That is what we like to hear.
So exactly what Tula was just saying, where our clients here at the Nation, right away, when we know there's parts of the boot camp where they have to do push-ups, we don't even have to tell them. The first thing they do is they go grab equalizer bars, the ones that have wrist issues, because they know that's the best way for them to do it, and it alleviates the strain on that wrist.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it helps you build your strength, just like they're saying, awesome.
All right. Next, part of the boot camp that I do, or the circuit that I've created, you can do these things back to back to back. that is after a push-up, I make my clients do mountain climbers. So just like with the push-up, we have a variety of angles to choose from. We do the same with my mountain climbers.
I'll do a floor one.
Yes. So you probably want to step back a little bit.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, so from here, again, just like when I do a push-up, I want to make sure I'm pushing straight down, keep my body weight, keeping the bar stable. I'm going to drive my knee forward, okay, and I switch in the air. I drive through like that, keep my core nice and tight. Tool's going to do the same version from the ground, okay. Ready. We'll do 40 of these. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. Whether you're on the ground, whether you're up high, your heart rate goes up, and that's the point of it, okay? So you pair those with push-ups, from push-ups to mountain climbers, push-ups to mountain climbers. Doesn't matter what level you're at. Beginner, march, march, march. Engage the core. It's a great thing to do. Now we're gonna move on. We're gonna do some shoulder work. Now, the bars itself, we have a variety of different bars to choose from. We have from our parallettes to our originals, to we have our XLs, and we have our double XL. So I have a pair of double XLs here. Not double, just the XL. Regular XL is higher, a little bit wider. Double XL is even higher and even wider. So what I found is when Mark invented the equalizer, it was perfect. Only thing, because I'm taller 6'2", as I'm doing my pull-ups, my back would hit the ground. And along comes the XL, okay? That allows me to fit under there and go through full range of motion. But then you have people who are bigger, wider, have a hard time squeezing under here, and along comes a double XL. Fits perfectly for everybody. So decide based on that, whichever bar you're gonna use, or you may wanna get another bar.
And just for a point of reference, I'm 5'5", and the regular size one is perfect for me.
Exactly. So next, let's work our shoulders. Now this is a beginner routine that we're doing. So we're gonna be doing a front raise. The bars range anywhere between 8 to 10 pounds, just a bar by itself, okay? So from here, we're gonna bring up to shoulder level and then back down. Now for those that are super strong, they're like, that's too easy. Well, bring it halfway down and back up to shoulder level, okay? So let's go. Let's do 15 of these or do 20. Let's do 20 of these, okay? Ready, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's count down. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7. Don't bend the wrist. 6, chest out.
Core tight.
4, 3, 2, 1. Good. I don't care who you are, that eventually starts to feel heavy.
Yep.
And then as you know, the next round, it'll be worse and worse and worse, okay? So that's a front raise we're doing right there, okay? Next, we're gonna work on some assisted lunges, okay? So now, means nothing to the master here of lunging, okay? This is easy, okay? But for somebody who, one, feels uncomfortable doing lunges, don't feel stable, okay? It's nice to have that support. Or you may have injuries that require you to hold on to something. You may be older, okay? You need to work on your balance. All of these is a reason why having these bars to help support makes a huge difference. So from here, we step back, the step back lunge. We get our knee close to ground, chest out, and we have the bar here to support. And then we switch keeping our chest out just like that, nice and controlled. So let's do 10 of those. Let's start now. 1, 2, always breathing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, for somebody who hasn't done lunges before, this might destroy them, okay? But the most important thing is that it'll be done with proper alignment, because when you start to fatigue, your form starts to break down, and that's when there's a chance for you to injure yourself. This way you're supported, you come back, you haven't done this before, and your knee gives out. Well, I'm here to help. The bars are there to help you get back up. So just keep that in mind, okay? Now, a step back lunge is probably one of the easier ones you can do. In regards to lunges, you can do a step forward lunge, the same way it works here. You would step forward. Again, now I have my support. If my legs aren't strong enough, I push back and I switch. And then when we get to the next level, we can actually do a jump lunge for those who are at a higher level. You come up and I have the bar there to support when I do a jump lunge. So Tula is going to do the jump lunge. I'm going to do the step forward lunge, okay, for 10, just to show you the variations that we have. Ready, and let's go step forward. So 1, she's going to go ahead. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one. Perfect, okay? Feel that? That's what I'm talking about.
Woo!
Excellent. All right, next.
They're definitely great for progressing in your movements.
Progression, progression, progression.
Yeah.
Exactly. You start off with a step back lunge, then you do a step forward lunge, then you do a lunge without the support, then you can do a supported jump lunge, and then you can do that jump lunge on its own. So many.
Still using your legs,
So,
just here to support.
all right. So next, we're going to do some dips. Okay, one of the best things you can do to help strengthen your triceps, build up your upper body, just getting up from stuff, sitting on the couch, getting those arms involved, okay?
Yeah.
So dips, there's the advanced version. These are the ones I like to do, but not everybody can do these, that style, supporting your own body weight. Then we
That's a
have
bit much.
the modified, where now my feet are on the ground, chest out, my knees go forward, and I use my legs to help me go up. And then the last one is completely supported, feet in front of you, okay? You can go straight leg, which is gonna be more challenging, or you have bent leg, and you sit and you push right through. Same rules apply about pushing straight down. That's how the bar equalizer stays stable, okay? So let's do, which ones are you gonna do?
I'm gonna do the medium ones.
Okay.
You can do the hard ones.
Okay. So remember, this is a beginner one. So for those who are just starting off, this is where you wanna go, okay? We'll do 10, ready, and let's go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Feels good. Feel all the muscles
Feel the
engaging.
burn.
You want to kick out as many rounds as you can. 2 to 3 rounds of that would be great. As you go from the harder version, you may have to progress to the easier levels and eventually going to the beginner level of it. Okay, great job. That's amazing. Okay, next, squats. Okay,
I like squats.
so most people can do a squat, don't even need the bar. out here, and we just do a squat. Most people? Think most people can do a squat?
I think, yeah,
I would say no.
probably not.
Yes, I would say no.
Not a proper one.
Okay, so let's start off with the basics of what a squat is, okay? So a squat is sitting down and getting up. That's pretty much all it is. So with Tula here, I'm just gonna ask her just to sit down and stand up, okay? That is the alignment of a perfect squat, because as she goes down, just grab a seat all the way down. Just grab a seat, okay? We got 90 degrees, okay? Chest is out. When we sit, most people sit, they don't even think about how to squat. They just sit down and don't realize that is the perfect way to squat. Come on up, Tula. Now, if I jump in here, come on over to that. If not, if I tell somebody who has the squat before, just squat, don't even think about sitting down, first thing that happens is they go like this, right? And you think, oh, I don't squat like that. I'm telling you, 80% of you do, okay? It just goes like that, okay? You have to think about exactly what I just mentioned. Stick the butt out like you're about to sit down, and just before you get there, you pause and you come back up. Now, beginners may not be able to pause. We're just gonna sit, chest out, good, like this. Okay, now, what eventually happens is a progression. You start off with that. Trust me, somebody who doesn't know how to squat, I give them 10 of these, 10 to 20 of these, they're done the next day. And then within 3 months to 4 months, they're doing a proper squat, okay? So, just remember, most people don't know how to squat. Tula, show us how to do a proper squat. So there you go. Perfect, exactly. So many variations of a squat. That is perfect. And everybody's squat is slightly different. Just keep that in mind, okay? Let's go back to the bar, and the reason why I brought this up in the first place. Okay, great support system for squatting beginner squatters, okay? You started off with sitting on the bench. That was good. Now you're ready for the next level because you're not feeling that confident when you sit back. So you just stand in front of the bar, okay? You sit back, okay? Now we've got that support. I engage my glutes as I go up, through, drive through my heels, all the way through, and squeeze, okay? If you have problems getting back up, that's where the triceps come into play. This is one of the best ways to support yourself. Somebody senior who's having a hard time, guess what this is teaching you?
How to get off the toilet.
How to get off, I wasn't gonna say toilet, I was gonna say couch, but how to get off the toilet, 100%, I think is more important than getting off the couch.
They could just roll off.
There you go, all right? So get in the habit, I don't care how old you are, get in the habit of doing this motion, just like that. When you're 60, 70, 80, you'll appreciate all the work you've done.
And remember, the point is to use your legs. The bars are here to support you if you need them, but you want to make sure you're engaging your legs primarily.
Okay, so let's get on to the main reason why these were invented, the inverted rows. So, Tula, show me what you got. Show me what you got.
All right, I'll do it this way.
Okay, so the first thing, okay, she's in position, her legs are expanded, feet are shoulder width. She's choosing overhand grip. You have a reverse grip that you can choose from. The bar is in line with the chest. She's gonna drive her hips up and she's gonna pull herself to the bar, okay? Excellent, good form. So, keep going, go ahead. So as Tula's going up, you'll realize that, one, if you're trying this on your own, this is not easy. Two, when she first started this is probably not where she could go. Maybe she could kick out 3 chests to the bar, okay? This is earned, okay? So it's one of those things that they're very difficult at the beginning, but it's just like a push-up. After time, it gets easier and you get stronger. You have to earn it, okay? So from here, how many did you do? 10. 10, okay. So which grip did you use?
I used overhand.
to use overhand grip. Why did you use the overhand grip?
I feel for me it engages my lats more.
A little bit lighter, Love?
I feel for me it engages my lats more.
Okay, so she does because it engages her lats more. Reverse grip like this, most people feel more comfortable with it. They feel a lot more bicep engagement, pull through, and their lats are engaged, but not everybody prefers that. I prefer a wider grip, so I will hold the bar on the outside and I'll kick it out that way. That's my preference, okay? But if you can mix it up and you can actually do two grips at the same time, makes a huge difference, okay? Let's do one more just to make sure they know what.
Any grip?
Any grip you want, yeah. Okay, hips up, and she pulls the bar, chest to the bar, perfection, kicking it out. 3, 5, 20, whatever you can do to challenge yourself, you will see results very quickly from this, okay? Perfect, that's what I'm talking about. So, what you said? Okay, I've been challenged. All right, so, all right, I gotta do them too now.
Yes,
Okay?
yes, he
I don't
does.
let anything slide, okay? So from here, as I mentioned before, we have the XLs. So at 6'2", this is a little bit better for me. The bars are still a little bit tight, that's why sometimes I prefer the double XL. I'm gonna mix up my grip, so one wide here, and hips up, and pull. 2, 3, 4, 5, I switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good job, Donovan, thank you. All right.
Well done, well done.
All right, excellent, okay. All right, so those are some of the basics of the bar. For the beginner, we get engaged your legs. We had your chest. We worked on your back. We did front raises. We did some shoulders. We did some triceps with our dips. That's pretty much for somebody who's just starting, everything you need to do, okay? But let's add a few more fun things in there.
Why not?
Okay, so we'll start with a tricep jump press. So what that's going to do, it's going to engage your triceps, but it's also going to bring up your heart rate, work a little bit of your chest and shoulders in that movement. So from here, tool is going to go down, okay, your chest right by the bar. You're trying to keep a neutral back, and as you come up, you want to maintain that position. So you're not standing up, you're pushing and driving up like that, okay, is what I'm looking for. Remember, don't do this and don't just jump. The whole point is to lock the arms out, okay? So we're going to do 10 of these. Do what you can. We'll do them at the same time. Ready? And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. What you get? Heart rate. That's first thing. 2, triceps, shoulders, chest. Some of the legs, abs. Total body. Sometimes I even use this just as cardio. Okay? Speaking of, we keep the bar. We have jump overs. So one of my favorites, everybody's hated. So we have 3 options. We call them bench jump overs. Usually I have you use a bench for that. But the bar, in some ways, it's even harder. I don't know. But let's go beginning.
Beginner.
Started with floor jump overs, which are not the beginner ones. They're the harder ones. So let's just keep the bars. I'm just doing a quick demonstration. So from here, you jump over. Some people can't go to the ground. This fixes that. Okay? So we're gonna hold on to the bar. What do you like?
No, I'm just reading. I'm reading.
Okay.
Bringing the chest to bar in the beginning could be challenging. The more you do it, the closer you'll get. Absolutely correct. Progression.
So from here, holding on, we're going to jump over the bar, but you're not jumping over the bar. You're jumping as high as you feel comfortable going. So from here, and it's not about distance. So when you do this movement, it's not about that. Okay. Height. This thing jumping over the bar is very narrow. That's the distance I need to do. So Landing on one side of the leg, the other side of the leg. Okay, drive the hips up, and you go up. Just like that motion like that. Okay, let's do 10 of those. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Shoulders, chest, triceps, core, all involved. Heart rate is up. Great cardio. Go ahead.
I was just going to add, going back to what Donovan was saying about the floor jump overs, effective as they are. Personally, I'm somebody who has lower back issues. This is, again, a great support to help you stabilize the movement a little bit more and keep you a little bit more upright.
Progression, progression, progression. So that's why when we do our classes, Fitness for All, we have all fitness levels that come to the class. They don't feel intimidated.
Yeah.
We come in, this is the exercise we're doing. I've got 4 different versions for you to do. So as long as you're doing something, and even at this level, if you just want to do this,
Just skip.
okay, then you do that, because eventually that'll lead to a jump. Okay, progression, progression, progression. That's what makes these products so amazing, because that's what they're meant for. Okay, all right. So I would usually do the skull crusher, but that's not for beginners. Okay, so we'll skip that. I think we targeted everything.
Yeah.
I think you have one more that you want to do. What?
Do I?
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Got a look that you're giving me. Okay. All right. So next, let's quickly touch on, because we went a little bit over time. Okay. The Lebert bar. Okay. The fan favorite. All right. So easy to carry. You bring it with you. You use the bands that are provided with it. There's yellow, red, and there's black. And if you need more bands, you can do that. And that takes your band workout to the next level. Because, for example, if I have bands and I'm doing curls with my bands, it feels uncomfortable on my hand. But when I hooked it onto here, now it feels something like I feel control of. When I'm doing a shoulder press, I can use this. When I'm doing a bent over rows, when I'm doing a Romanian deadlift, anything like that, okay? Even if I'm doing a, we call that a bow and arrow, right through here. Working my back, getting some bicep involvement in there. That's what the bars are for. Anyways, beginner, 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 okay? So we're gonna start off with a deadlift. We're gonna do a simple squat. We'll do a bicep curl, and we'll do a row. Now, you can change intensity on this, make it more challenging for you at any point in time by how many feet you put on it, how many bands you step on, how wide your stance is. There's so many ways to affect the resistance. So we're gonna do just a deadlift. Is that what I said we're gonna do first?
Yes.
Okay. So remaining deadlifts, legs locked out, keep my chest out. Okay, from here, I'm gonna come up, squeeze, and back down. Now, Tula right now is using the reds. It's the easiest one. I know right away that that's not enough tension for her. She would be using the maybe 2 yellow bands or even the black band on there to give the resistance that she wants to get out of it. But for the beginner, this might be enough. 3 more. 2, and stop. Perfect, okay? So next we're gonna do a deadlift / squat, I guess, whatever you want to call it. Okay, I would go with a little bit wider stance. So I'll bend here, and I'm gonna step up and back.
Oh, yeah, if you feel that.
Good. Yes, I definitely can feel that. Okay, give me 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, depending on how good the sound is right now, you may be hearing a lot of popping and cracking. That's the bar. That's not me popping a good.
Donovan's knees. No.
Okay. Well, that's pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, next, we have bent over rows. So back in that same position, choose whatever grip you want. Again, bands or tension, go as wide as you want with your stance in order to create more tension. And we'll do our rules from there in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Okay. I just did a bent over row that felt like a bar row that I would do at a gym. I know the tension from a band is slightly different, but you can get a great workout and build muscle using bands. Don't let anybody fool you on that. Okay? And the other thing that's important, and Tula just brought this up, she's going away. She wants to bring these with her.
Yep.
Goes here, fits in your suitcase. You have 3 or 4 bands. Guess what? Beach, hotel room,
Mm-hmm. Middle of the city.
middle of the city.
Whatever you want. They're versatile.
Go.
You're the arrow and the gear is the bow. Little humor. Nice. I like it.
Okay. Next, we're going to do biceps. Okay. This will be the last one for today. So I go a little bit less tension. Okay. So instead of stepping on both, I'm just doing a single. Tula still has the 2 because it's the red. Okay. Chest out. And we got our bicep curls. Let's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Okay.
Woo, that was a tough one.
So we just gave you 3 exercises, must-do exercises using the Lebert bar. And trust me, there's so many more to choose from. So what do you need to do? 1, if you don't have the product, pick it up. Go pick it up. 2, go to LebertFitness.com. Tons of workouts on there for you to choose from. Or go to this YouTube channel, see how you use all the different equipment. You'll see my face in a couple of the videos. I was younger at the time. Showing you how to use the bars, how to use the equalizers, the bars, parallettes, our HIT system, all the products that we offer. Trust me, it is a great addition to whatever type of training you're doing, okay? Don't just think, I just need this for this particular thing. There's so many athletes use it. Bodybuilders are using it. Everybody uses it for what they need it for their own purpose, okay? All right, so Lebert Fitness Live, okay? Beginner workout is done for today. What I want you to do, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like today.
Yep.
And I hope to see you soon, okay? Tula.
Thanks so much, guys.
Donovan. Peace out.
Peace.
I don't have my glasses.